Welcome student. This session going to discussion about the computer science. The current scenario about the computer science and upcoming facts and development in the computer science field. So, you are all joined in the class 11th. The computer science subject is offered as a optional subject. Before I go through the computer science topic, I want to communicate to you the computer and software, how changing everywhere, everything in this world. So, I want to highlight about the computer and computer software, and that will be changing everything in the current scenario and upcoming years also. Our school offer the computer science subject, but majority of the school do not teach the computer science. Students, majority of the school not providing the computer science subject, not only in India, throughout the world, still the computer science subject is not provided by the school environment. So, almost 45% of the high school teach the computer science. The computer science subject features you compare to the other subjects. Suppose you say the art and design and performing arts, and also the computer science and engineering field, they have 54% features opportunities is available in compared to other subjects like English, history and science and foreign languages including maths. Some may think our students should learn code. Some may think student may learn to code, but my point of view, our school should teach computer science. Some may think the computer science is just about learning technology, but in my point of view, the computer science is about logic, problem solving and creativity. You see, in 1943, the initial computer is like this. This is the picture you are watching. This is the bigger one. Today, what you are seeing in the hand, in the laptop, like small device, computer based. The first computer in 1943 is a bigger one, and now you compare today the world, what having in your hand, the electronic device, which is also made the computers, electronic device. The first computer, you know that Charles Babbage, the founder, is the father of computer. But one more thing I want to highlight to you about the computer programming. First in 1943, that lady, she is Ada Lovelace. Ada Lovelace is the first computer programmer. She is a mathematician. She born in London in 1815, and later on at the age of 17, she associated with the Charles Babbage and she developed the computer program. The first initially program, his credit goes to the Ada Lovelace. One more thing I want to highlight to you, some may think the computer science is occasional, like occasional subject or occasional. But my point of view, the computer science is foundational. That is main important. Even worldwide survey made, those aware about the computers, asking 83% parents, even 64% of school heads or principals in rural and small town, believing the offer computer science is more important, equally as important as any other required course. One more, the value of computer science. If you study the computer science, if you offer the computer science, you studied in the graduation level and a higher level. So, your future is more appropriatable, you have getting employment opportunity in this field. So, how the transaction, if you convert the dollar, this will be data is collected from the various sources from me. Suppose $58 million in lifetime earning of high school graduates, if 1.19 million lifetime earning of college graduates. But if compare the lifetime earning of computer science major, if you opt in the graduation level or higher level, the approximate lifetime earning is $1.67 million. So, our government of India also, they are also stressing the digital India. So, the upcoming our India will further development in the field of education, not only the education, the entire scenario will be changed as a digital mode. So, as a computer science subject, that much upcoming chance everyone. Dear students, while you opt the computer science, after completing the graduation level or post graduation level, your job opportunity is more compared to the others. So, this data is showing you new wages upcoming days in India. So, you see there is transportations 3.2, engineering line if you point 16%, in education line you getting 4.2, in construction line you 4.4% employment opportunity, in social service you getting 17%, business you getting 6.5, healthcare you may 10.5, whereas the computing field you getting 16.5 job opportunity. So, that means if you doing the computer science subject, you learning computer science subject, your future is much more bright compared to the other subject. Almost 5 lakh current scenario, more than current 5 lakhs jobs are in everyday industry and every states. They are projected to grow at twice the rate of all other jobs. Compared to the other jobs in the field of computer, much more multiple the job opportunity in upcoming days. When talking about the computer science, how the school environment providing you? In Andaman Nicobar school, various senior secondary school providing the computer science subject. But enrollment as a ratio, you see, is not much higher, because they do not know about the computer science features. That is why I am highlighting these issues. So, upcoming days the student will must enroll in the computer science subject. If you see the school wise enrollment, the female students still not taking the computer science syllabus. This will be upcoming days. So, data is showing gradually increasing. Advanced placement computer science all will come in upcoming days, because India is going to the digitalize in every field. Students, this is the importance of the computer science field, is how is growing in day by day. Let us switch over to the next our computer science topics, computer syllabus and curriculum. Dear students, in class 11th, as per the CBSE curriculum is framed in such a manner which is easily you can go through the class 11th. If you see the computer science, how the syllabus is having, if you are talking about the computer science, there is 4 unit, unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, mainly 4 units, each unit having the related to the first unit is a fundamental computer. So, most of the student might aware about the computer application. You have the skills to operating the on and off, even typing, even MS Word, even Excel, even internet. But what is the different things in this unit? The fundamental is entirely overall you can go through the syllabus. Before you go through the programming language, here is the CBSE providing the fundamental computer knowledge to each and every students. So, you maybe you studied in the class 9th and 10th as one of the IT subject, but here the first unit is covering the fundamental computer. So, under the fundamental computer there will be the 4 chapters is given, and one is computer fundamentals, the second chapter is software concept, the third one is data representation in computer, the fourth one is microprocessor and memory concept. Suppose you are not studied in the class 10th, but here the computer subject one who opt, the technically we are speaking the terminologies, all these for maybe new things for you, but actually while studying you day by day, you came to know that computer terms. The second unit programming methodology. If you second unit you are talking about, there is 2 chapters is given. Algorithm is the first chapter and flow chart. So, here is starting the logic base. The unit is here is normally you never read about these things, suppose. So, algorithm and flow chart is the technical term, and algorithm you may be aware about during the mathematics subject, but here is the flow chart, maybe you came to the new one things. The second one is programming methodology, the second chapter. After you go through that unit number 3, that unit number 3 name is Introduction of Python. Here is starting the Python language, that is a programming language. The core subject actually here is starting, that means the programming language. The computer science mainly focusing on this chapters. So, here is a 4 unit, sorry, this will be the 3 unit, 3 chapters. First chapter is getting started, how to start with the Python. The second is functions, third one is conditional and loop constructs. These are the area chapter wise divided, and that will be go through this entire class 11th. Apart from this, the unit number 4, program with Pythons. So, all the fundamental computer once you studied, then program methodology you familiar, thereafter introduction of the Python is you suppose you familiar, then the program with Python there will be started. That program is topic wise, chapter wise given. The first chapter is string. This all the technical term, a list, third one is dictionaries, fourth one is tuples. Like this is the 13 chapters this given, and this 13 chapters all the class 11th students who opt the computer science subject, they must to go through one by one. As per the Government of India, as per the NCERT, as per the how this subject is more important. Previously, the computer science subject is C and C++ language was taught. The last is from the last session, the CBSE is only allowing the Python programming language. So, national policy on ICT, if you are talking about the information communication technology, national policy, MHRD, nowadays the Ministry of Education is stressing, aim to preparing the students to participate in creativity in the establishment of growth, the knowledge and activity base in around all the segment. You can develop the attitude competitive manner. The CBSE books such a way designed the book is focusing the fundamental computer problem solving method, not only the problem solving, problem analysis, algorithm pattern, flow charts, implementation, testing, maintenance. So, all such units wise we will going to cover, we will going to study. Python program language introduced, it is easy to learn. The Python language, interactive mode and also script mode. So, the Python language, the platform providing you interactive mode and script mode. Dear students, now you go to learn about the fundamental computers. In the computer science subject, the first unit is computer fundamental. So, under this unit, computer fundamental, software concept, data representation in computer, microprocessor and memory concept. So, you need what is the computer actually doing. Computer electronic device, you know very familiar about the computer is an electronic device, but the electronic device is actually what doing, that is information processing system. The computer is processing work. Actually what information, the data, well I am putting the data is a collection of independent and unorganized fact. So, whatever we are collecting the data is unorganized manner that should be processing through the computer. So, finally, you getting the informations. So, information is processed and organized data presented in a meaningful form. So, data processing is a course of doing things in sequence of steps. You remember that sequence of steps. So, information process system, that means the computer is an electronic machine that follows a set of instructions in order that it may be able to accept and gather data and transform this into information. You see the computer processing how data, you collecting the data in various sources and input in the computer system through the input devices. So, the computer will be doing the process, finally you are getting the organized matter informations. So, that is the fact. Function of information processing system, how it actually function of an information processing system. You can say in 4 categorically you can say, that is input, processing, store and output. In simple form we can say input, we can say the processing and we can say the store and we can say the output. Input means it accept and gather data. Processing, it process the data to become information. Store means it store data and information. It presentation information. Output means is kind of presentation. So, this is the 4 of functions of processing. In other, the three major component of information processing system. That means component, whatever you doing the processing, that main component is required. What are the component? That is hardware, second one is software, third one is peopleware. Peopleware means a discussion about the hardware. Hardware is the tangible part of computer system. Software is the non-tangible part that tell the computer how to do its job. Peopleware refer to people who use and operate the computer system. Listen carefully, the peopleware means one who use or operate the computer system. That means you write computer programs and analyze and design the information systems. These all the activities one who doing, there is peopleware. So, this is the three major components. Further, an information processing system is. So, computer is processing everything okay, but what is the unit wise you can measurable? So, basic unit of measurement here is, suppose your storage is not there, the sufficient space is not there. If computer is saying your pen drive you are not having the sufficient space, your cell phone is not having the sufficient, what is that type meaning? The storage devices is capacity is limited one, or whatever the capacity is up to store. So, bit is the unit of information equivalent to the result of a choice between only two possible alternative in the binary number system, bit. So, unit measurement here in computer started the bit, that is the two possible alternative, that is on off mode, that is binary mode. And bytes, it is sequence of 8 bits. If one bit and that the 8 bits equivalent to bytes. So, bytes is a sequence of 8 bits enough to represent one characters. If you want to represent one character, suppose A, alphabet A, taking the example. So, it is required 8 bits. So, one character of alphanumerical any data, the process as a single unit for information, that is byte. Basic unit of measurement, what is the basic unit? A byte can use to represent a single character, which can be that letter, which can be number, which can be special character, or which can be symbol, or space, that is that. So, you can unit of measurement, byte can be used to represent. So, already byte means 8 bits. So, this byte can use for letters, this byte can be used for numbers, this byte can use for special character and symbol and space. Remember, this is a valid point to you. Now, you see this is that how the numbers, binary numbers representing in the electrical signal. Dear students, kindly note this, attention this diagram. The above mentioned is the electrical signal showing. So, here where the 0, where is 1, you observe this, where is mentioned the gates, the below is 1 0 0 0 1 1 0. This is a 8 bits, that is 1 byte and 1 byte of binary format. So, here the binary format. So, how the signal is functioning, you see the electrical signal is showing where 1 is there is on, where is 0 is there, the signal is off. So, through the gates you see the gate is open for 1, where is 1 is there, that gate is open, where other gate is closed. So, as per the binary is function on off mode through the electrical signal. So, binary is functioning in this manner. So, how the electrical signal, while suppose I am pressing from the keyboard. So, Andaman A, if I am pressing A, that means the keyboard is input device is taking to that A in the form of but it is carried to CPU. The CPU can already binary functioning that binary codes, that A is means there will be the 1 0 0 0 1 1 0, that is 1 bytes is go and display mode monitor will display A. Actually the computer is understanding the binary format. So, that is the main of this diagram is showing to you. So, basic unit of measurement how you calculating here is 1000 bytes equivalent to 1 kilobytes. In short form we are writing in the KB. So, same that 1000 kilobytes is equivalent to 1 megabytes, that is called the MB. The other the MP again further 1000 MP again it is equivalent to 1 GB, that is called gigabytes. So, fourth one is 1000 GB, that is 1 gigabytes is equivalent to 1 terabytes. See furthermore is there terabytes, that is also is there, then again is further yottabyte up to yottabyte is there, but here only I am updating to you that is basic unit of measurement. The basic personal computer hardwares is tangible part of computer system. You know you are maybe familiar, but some of the student not be familiar. So, the computer system means first you need the hardware parts, you see the diagram screen, that is the monitor. So, earlier monitor that is a CRT monitor, nowadays you can't see this CRT monitor in maximum you because everywhere the LED or LCD monitor you can familiar. So, system means system unit, that is CPU, speaker, screen, monitor, speaker given, microphone, mouse, keyboard. This is the hardware part, connect one together and finally it is called the personal computer system. Basic hardware of the PC system requires central processing unit CPU, memory unit, input device, output device, secondary storage device. Central processing unit, that is called the brain of computer. It direct and control the entire computer system and perform all arithmetic and logical operations. So, central processing unit doing the major work for your kind information. You see the memory unit, how the memory unit functioning, where the program and data are stored. Memory units already we are data whatever we are doing that process after you can storage. So, there will be the ROM and RAM. The ROM is read only memory, RAM is random access memory. What is the difference between this RAM and ROM? RAM random access memory, ROM is read only memory, that means you can only read. So, contain the pre-programmed computer instructions such as the basic input output system, BIOS, that is while doing the booting, basic input output system, that all in that ROM, that means read only memory, that memory can only you can read. Here in the random access memory, it is used for store the program and data that you will be run. So, exist only when there is power. It is only existing in the power only. So, exist only when there is power. So, you see that this diagram will clearly can your doubt may clear. So, data such documents and programs are transferred from hard drive to memory. See, while I am on the system, that hardware parts, that hard drive is that documents, that means program transferred to the RAM, that is random access memory. So, thereafter the view in the data are sent from the memory to the screen. So, first hard drive to transfer the memory to the RAM, thereafter RAM to monitor to watch the screen. These are the fundamental computers. So, one more I want to highlight about the input device, allow the data and program to be sent to the CPU, that is keyboard, mouse, joystick, microphone, webcam, scanner, monitor. These are very familiar you people, I think so. Keyboard, keyboard is traditional keyboard, flexible keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, wireless keyboards, PDA keyboards. So, PDA keyboard you having the all the device which is having you, that flexible keyboard is there. Ergonomic keyboards is nothing, only different between the traditional keyboard like that, but only thing is there will be the right and left part is there. So, that is the difference between. So, almost the mouse also having two types, that is mechanical and optical mouse available. A type of computer mouse that has the rubber or metal ball on its underside and it can roll on the every direction. Nowadays, that also nobody is using, optical mouse is familiar and everywhere using this. So, this type of use the optical laser for detecting the mouse movement. So, how the mouse is hooks up to a PC. So, that is the PS2 slot mouse and the serial mouse and the USB mode. So, cordless mouse. Today, we are very familiar USB mouse and cordless mode. I think this much enough today the sessions. Further, we can continue the same fundamental computers first units. Thank you, my dear children.